You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers podcast.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers podcast. Today is August 26, 2018, and this is episode number 46. Believe it or not, we're close to a year now.
Ayo.
Yep, there it is. As I was saying, it's almost been a year now, but on YouTube, we actually did it for a whole year. It's been 52 episodes.
What was it? Missing pieces?
So it has been exactly 1 year if you count that. My name is Jose Roldan.
I'm Frank Berna. Is that what we called ourselves?
I don't know. I thought it was always
Missing
been Evil
Pieces?
Metal Gamers podcast.
No, we weren't evil.
Anyway, all the way from California, we have our guest,
What's up, people?
Dylan
I'm back.
Espinar.
That's right.
Well, you have to scream. Oh, they do?
People love that.
And you're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers podcast, where you hear all your geek news.
All week.
Uh-huh.
Dylan, that's your line.
Jesus, Dylan.
All week?
All
Wait,
week. Great.
Every week.
Thank you.
You fucked that up. Now, before we continue, we have to talk about something that just happened right here in Florida. Once again, there was another shooting. Of course, this time it hits the video game community, of course, because it was a Madden tournament up in Jacksonville, and there was a shooting, and a lot of people were shot. 2 people were killed, and it's something terrible. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but you know, our prayers is out to everybody. This is something that is supposed to be friendly, something that we're supposed to have fun. I mean, it was Madden. It wasn't even a violent game, and then this went out and went crazy. So I'm not too sure what happened. Frank, have you heard any news at all on what's going on over there?
According to the LA Times, he was a contestant, lost, came back and shot up the place, then killed himself.
So he killed himself. What freaking douchebag. Anyway, guys, I wanted to take a minute to do a moment of silence for the gamers and for everybody that was affected. So let's just take a few minutes. All right. This is going to be another issue. People are going to now relate video games with guns again, and it really sucks. You know, we have enough gun issues in this
People should
country.
be able.
You were saying?
Dude, I was in the United States Marine, man. I love my firearms. I'm all about the Second Amendment. We don't need assault rifles.
I thought he shot up the place with a handgun.
Was it? From what I heard, it was an assault rifle.
Oh, I don't know. We're gonna have to look up on that. I mean, I thought that there was a handgun. The Twitch video actually showed a laser pointer at one of the contestants. So, I mean, for what I saw, and it kind of looked like it was a handgun because the guy was moving around weird. But I mean, I might be wrong. I'm not sure. It just sucks. Even if it wasn't an assault rifle.
Oh, my facts I heard it was an assault rifle.
How the hell did he get an assault rifle in there?
Yeah, I would put an input in, but I don't want to get into politics.
No, I get you.
It's fucked up.
Let's just change the subject. Why don't we talk about games? Any news? What happened this week?
Gamescom.
Gamescom. Hell yeah. Man, Gamescom killed it this year. They killed it.
Well, you killed it if you weren't Xbox.
Oh, yeah, I guess they didn't show much.
They showed stuff, but it was weak, man. It was really bad. Actually, it was basically like new controller finishes for their design labs.
Wow.
and just a bunch of different
bunch of
collector
bullshit
edition Xbox like painted over. Yeah, it was weak. They showed
Fallout 76.
Fallout 76.
Fallout 76. They showed some DLC for their zombie game.
Meh.
State of Decay 2.
State of Decay 2 and
Seriously?
for No Man's Sea.
That's it. That's all they showed. Well, that's a whole waste of bullshit and crap.
Yeah, it was pretty weak. Pretty weak. A moment's silence.
Oh my god.
Xbox.
Too soon, Dylan. Too soon. Wow. I also saw that GameStop was trying to get people to pretty much trade in their PlayStations, and then you would get $300 off of the Xbox One, because I guess they're not selling, so they're really trying to get people to get those stupid Xboxes. It's go ahead. Yeah, it's pathetic.
I don't know.
I know. It's pathetic.
It's smart though, because they can sell back the PlayStations for.
That's the point.
Yeah.
They know sales are down. They know sales are down, that no one's buying this godforsaken system. So they know that they could flip the system. That's all it is. They're flipping your system by giving you store credit. They're never giving you cash. And that system is hot garbage.
Of course it's hot garbage. Nobody wants it. But you know which one you never see in GameStop? It's the Nintendo Switch. You will never see that for sale pre-owned.
Oh yeah, no, you're not finding a used Switch.
Yeah,
no.
It's impossible.
Used, yeah.
The only way you can get a Switch is if you're buying it from a crack addict. Some crack guy.
Seriously? That's how my girlfriend's sister got her Switch. She met this guy. Dude, my girlfriend's sister bought a Switch, got 4 from a crack addict that posted it on Craigslist. She got a Switch, an extra set of the joysticks, the Pro controller where you slide in the joysticks and therefore it feels like a PlayStation Xbox controller, Skyrim, LA Noire, Mario Kart, a case, $250.
That's just hot.
Yeah, that's some stolen shit, bro.
No, he was selling.
Hot.
No way he had that. He owned it. A crack addict.
No, man. Yeah, he was a crackhead and he sold it straight up.
Yo, she got lucky, but I wouldn't register that online, because if they register that number before on that Switch.
Oh no, she knows.
Yeah, bro. I mean, definitely you don't want to get caught because somebody else stole that shit.
Yeah.
So, what else? What games do you guys want to talk about? Gamescom? Anybody want to pitch in and talk about what's their favorite game right now? Anybody?
I believe Dylan's gonna just absolutely love this Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. They got its release date.
Ooh, baby. Yeah, that's the fucking game, man. That is the game of next year. For me.
For you.
I can't even think of... Well, I guess Last of Us is going to come out next year, but Sekiro, man, early next year. That is a gift.
Yeah.
It looks... Go ahead.
No, there are certain things that I've been seeing about it that I really like in the trailer, because it's been the trailer for YouTube form. You know how YouTube likes to cherry pick and give you videos of whatever nonsense you're into? That trailer has been the advertisement that they show. It seems like it has a lot of Tenchu, like I can stealth kill in this. So that's got me excited.
Yeah, like it feels like a spiritual successor to Tenchu, almost. But with almost their specific Bloodborne kind of animation mixed with Neo in it.
Yeah.
where you have to like, it's more of a reflex game. This thing is gonna test my skills to the limit. Cause yeah, go ahead.
No.
Every attack has to be a counter, or you take damage. It's like you either do a riposte, or you get completely annihilated, and that's how most bosses even work, which is insane. Like,
yeah,
riposte.
That's one of my big problems with the Bloodborne Neo games. I love Neo, but the bosses, I shut the game off because they're just not fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I love Neo. I love Bloodborne. I have yet to beat either of them, and it's just because I'm playing and I'm having fun, and then I come across the boss, and I'm just like, fuck this, man. This isn't like the fact that I have to Google things and figure it out. It really pisses me off, because just like you said with the side quests, like, don't waste my time. The fact that the bosses come at you, and if you don't YouTube that shit, I'm not figuring anything out, man.
Yeah, Neo's was tough, but I feel like this is gonna be more just Twitch skill based. I don't think.
And go ahead.
I don't think we ever seen like a combat style game to this degree, where everything just has to be just, you're gonna be on the edge of your nerves throughout the whole thing.
Oh yeah, no. And the big one, the one thing that I saw in it that I really like, I love when a game can take a weapon that I typically would think is fucking stupid, and they make it really cool. Did you see in the trailer, like, the guy attacks him and he whips out that umbrella of steel?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the umbrella. Yeah, it looks badass.
And that was just awesome. He pulls up, the guy attacks him, he opens up the umbrella, parries, and then spins it to cut him. I was like, oh, I love when a game does that. That was one of the big things about Neo that I liked, where you had the chain whip.
Mm-hmm.
I love that weapon. It's not efficient, but I like having the different style of weaponry in the game.
That's actually the weapon I used to do out the whole game.
Oh, the chain whip.
Yeah.
No, I'm the dude. I'm so good with the katana in that game. Right now, I'm stuck. Well, I haven't even YouTubed it. I died, and I went in there on accident. I died fighting a lion kind of thing that spits fire. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, the entire map is all full of rain.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then you go into, like, this door, and it was the boss. And I was like, oh, great, it's the boss. I'm gonna die. And I tried to stood my ground for as long as I could, but then I died.
Yeah, that's one thing about Sekiro, though, that I'm a little bit worried about is, I know they have, your arm kind of works like a trick weapon, like in the Bloodborne series.
Okay.
But it also has, I think, explosives and more magical based stuff. So I'm wondering how they're gonna balance that.
I hate that stuff. I hate that stuff.
It really depends. I know you get a certain amount of points that you can install trick items into your arm. So in case you need to break like a shield or something, your arm will twist up and become like an axe, and you can just break the axe so you can get to the guy behind it.
So are you getting this collector's edition?
I haven't seen it. What does it bring?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that they unveiled it.
I need to check it out. If I'm only getting it, the only way I get collector's edition nowadays is if it has a really cool, memorable statue that looks real good.
Unlike, Metal Gear Solid 5, where you get his red arm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was so pissed. I was so pissed. That was the one collector's edition that I was like $500. You can have my money. And they're like, you get a red arm, and I'm like, fuck you, Konami.
Yeah, it really depends. If not, I have to go digital just because of space and stuff. But I am pretty stoked. I want to. So you get points for how many trick weapons you can put in your arm, and then from what I read too is
I'm here still,
bosses.
just in case. Keep talking.
Hello, Jose.
I just came into the conversation.
So what I read too is that monsters have a little diamond above their heads, so you have to wipe their entire health out, a big massive line, and then if they have a diamond over their head, they'll still have another entire length of health. So you almost have to beat them twice.
Well, at least they let you know.
Yeah, and if you break their stance, if if you break their stance, there's a move you can do where it'll deplete an entire life bar off of them. It's almost like a finisher. So it's gonna be crazy. I think they're gonna be doing things with bosses that I don't think we've ever seen.
Well, hopefully. I mean, it's From Software, so I love their games, even though I have yet to beat one. I mean, I still have Bloodborne. I was planning on doing Bloodborne during my back surgery, but with how small my TV was at the time, I couldn't do it. So I just gave up. I'll wait till Christmas.
It's funny you say that.
I would never play that.
I'm playing Bloodborne again, second run. So if you need help,
second run, you passed it?
Yeah, I already beat it.
Oh my god!
But if you need help, you can invite me for a co-op.
I don't want. No, fuck that.
Did you beat Neo?
Yeah, I beat Neo.
You beat Neo?
Yep.
Holy shit!
The only one I actually haven't played, but I have in the backlog, is Dark Souls 3.
You did all of them though. So you did Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Neo, and Bloodborne?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm planning.
And you passed that. And you got platinum on that game, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I just got platinum. Yeah, I'm planning.
And you're playing it on PC.
Yeah, with some of my other boys. I'm planning to go back to Demon Souls and getting that plat.
Oh my gosh.
There's a whole guide for it. I tried it back in the day. There's a whole guide on what you need to do because there are rare items that you can only get on certain aspects of the game, and if you miss out on it, you got to start from scratch.
Yeah, they're like diamond lizards that drop materials that upgrade your weapons.
Yup.
And if you miss them once, you lose them forever.
Yup.
So what else you guys want to talk about?
Let's talk about your game.
What we get? Overwatch?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which one?
The one that they showed player 2 footage for.
Oh, you want to go straight to that? Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, because I got something to bitch about at the end of the thing.
Well, first of all, they finally showed Claire, and Claire looks a lot more like the Claire that I remember, but it's probably because you're playing Claire, and last game that came out with her was Revelations 2, so the character doesn't look much different. Younger, but not much different than the Revelations 2 Claire. As opposed to Leon, when I saw Leon, I was like, well, who is this schmuck? Because he looks weird. But it's because he's, what was he, 18 at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was young.
So he looks really young.
She was young,
we're used to. She was young too, but she doesn't look much different. And of course, they changed her outfit around. Just wearing jeans now, no cowboy boots and shorts.
It's funny because I've been hearing the opposite. I hear people don't like Claire's look and they're okay with Leon.
No, I think Claire looks fine.
Oh, you think personally, but I think the majority of people out there are like, "Who's this? Isn't that clear?"
I wouldn't believe that. I mean, whatever. I saw the footage. I saw William Birkin's fight. He looks amazing. Did you see it, Dylan?
I did not. I missed that.
You haven't seen the actual gameplay of the William Birkin's battle?
No.
You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the game looks unbelievable. You don't have to show me. I think that's the last thing they have to show. You don't have to show anything else. I'm good. Frank refused to watch the whole thing at all. Right? What did you see, Frank? Like 2 seconds of it?
I saw her transition from walking around with a flashlight to her pull out the gun to her put back the flashlight, and I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to see anything else.
Wow. So what do you got to bitch about?
I don't have anything to bitch about. I have a
you
game.
said you had something to bitch about.
Oh no, I have something else to bitch about later. That's the reason why I went straight to this.
Oh, okay. But I mean, other than that, I think Resident Evil definitely it looks like it's gonna be, for what they're saying, it's more fast paced. So the zombies are like a real pain in the ass. They jump on you and stuff like that, and it's a lot faster than the original Resident Evil 2. And they decided to go third perspective because it's scarier. It feels like it's more claustrophobic, as opposed to first person. And see, first person, it would be easier to scare you because you can't see your full around you. But by you doing the third person perspective, they can make it look like you're in a tighter, smaller area, which it works. Because what I saw for the Leon footage, it really looks like you have nowhere to run in that game.
Yeah, it works in a lot of ways because from what I understand, the ammo is gonna be really restrictive. There's not gonna be much of it, and you're gonna be using your knife a lot. So that animation alone is gonna be a lot better in third person.
Wow. I mean, like I said, they don't have to show anything else on the game. I think that's good enough.
The
if
game
you show more,
that game sounds crazy though. Like,
and the other thing is, everybody knows. I mean, everyone should know the story already, except maybe millennials. I don't even want to say millennials. Whoever was born after 1990, 98, they probably never got to play Resident Evil 2.
Right.
And why would you go back?
There's a lot of people that haven't played it.
No, why would you go back after Resident Evil 4? Why would you even jump back to that? Especially when you got the remake of Resident Evil 1 and the remake of Resident Evil 0, then you definitely don't want to go back to Resident Evil 2, even though this game is specifically made for the fans, the ones who made Resident Evil 2 big. I think it held record for the longest time as the #1 selling game for Capcom. For a long time. I don't remember who broke it, but it was up there. The top highest selling game.
This one seems so much scarier than the original that I'm not sure if it's gonna attract new players though. Just like 7 didn't.
Oh, it's gonna attract a shitload of people, and you can expect that first hour to die a lot, over and over and over. I can see it.
But look at 7 though.
I'll tell you what will piss me off if they do that Resident Evil 7 bullshit where I have plenty of ammo, but zombies take up almost all my ammo to make the game fucking scary. I'll be pissed if it does that nonsense.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed then, because from what I've been hearing, even headshots don't kill the zombies all the way.
That's
I heard it. I heard they can still walk around with part of their head blown off.
Yeah, they made it where they're the closest thing to real zombies you can actually make.
That's gonna be great.
It's gonna piss me off.
Be pissed if you want. Fine, don't get the game.
No, I'm gonna get, dude. No, that's the day one for me. I just like it pisses me off. Like that I'm sorry that I'm good at the fucking video games. Like that shit, that's nonsense. That pisses me off.
That you should. I mean,
the amount of times that I the amount of times that I quit 7 to reload because monsters took too much of my ammo. It pissed
I don't know.
me off.
I never had that problem.
No, that shit pissed me off.
I guess. I don't remember. 7 was last year. I have to replay it. I don't know. I'm thinking of playing Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, and then this is all December for me. All my plans for December before the 29th. Maybe I'll do in the beginning of January Resident Evil 0 1, and then that comes out. It's gonna be amazing.
To be honest, I'm a bit afraid of the sales for this because 7 only sold like 2 million copies. It was like the lowest in the franchise.
Because they went first person. I can guarantee you that's why. And you didn't play any of the characters. Bro, when you are playing Resident Evil for fucking 25 years. Am I wrong? 25 years?
Yeah, 25.
25 years of Resident Evil franchise. Leon, Claire, Ada, Chris, Jill, Barry, Hunk, Cherry, Wesker. These are names that you grew up. It's 25 years, bro. And then you throw in a game, which I'm not saying the Resident Evil 7 was bad. It was actually really good. But you throw in a game and it doesn't have any of the characters. It's not always going to work. The good example, you fucking play Metal Gear Solid 2 and you get Raiden.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you know what you want. You know what I mean? Like Frank already explained why he did that, but I mean, I think that actually affected the sales. You didn't even have to call it Resident Evil then, to be honest.
God, I can't wait to bitch.
Why?
Oh man.
What, are you looking it up?
No, Dylan knows. So we can move it on.
Let's move on. Did anybody see the Shooting Star episode of Overwatch?
No, I did not. I know it's out.
Those short films are really good.
Oh, they're great.
Blizzard is ridiculous.
No, it came up in my queue, and I was doing something where I couldn't hear it, and I just kept forgetting to go look at it. And then when I was looking at my notes, I was like, "Oh shit! I forgot to look at it before the podcast."
I understand that Blizzard has money to spend, but god damn, man, they're like Pixar quality videos, and if they keep doing this, then eventually you'll know the story in the background of pretty much all the characters.
Let me tell you about a dream of mine real quick, Jose. It's
okay,
Blizzard.
No sexual dreams.
Well, this one is a little bit, unfortunately. Blizzard
oh my god,
fucking makes a Warcraft movie, but in CGI, like they're supposed to. Of all the shit that's happened in the world of Warcraft, so I could catch up in the story somehow, because I am fucking behind on their story, and I would love a CGI movie.
Every single time they try that, it never works out. Resident Evil tried it. Final Fantasy tried it. It's
true.
It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't. And that's the one thing. I don't know why it doesn't work.
If Blizzard did it, it would work.
It would.
Blizzard did it.
It would.
I don't have faith because Final Fantasy for the longest had the greatest cutscenes, and
it wasn't made by Square.
No, I'm talking the Final Fantasy VII movie.
The Advent Children.
It was good, but fuck, man. It was only good because I'm a fan of Final Fantasy VII. Like, that's really it.
The one thing about Blizzard is if Blizzard used the same animators that they use to make these small short films, I think it would do good. That's my opinion, though. But
there's a difference between 6 minutes and 106 minutes,
which is true. But when they can give that much information in 6 minutes of a character, I think they can do just fine. You get a lot of information. Overwatch has no story. You have no fucking clue what's going on in that game. But when they give you those 6 minutes of a film, you already know enough of the character and of what's going on. So now D.Va, when you guys see Shooting Star, Frank probably won't like it, but when you see it, Dylan, they show a lot more about D.Va and her background than just, the gamer who sits there and eats Doritos and competes. There's a lot more. She has, war memories and stuff that happens in her city.
Don't spoil it.
No, I'm not spoiling. I'm just telling you. It shows how deep they go deep into her character.
Yeah.
Other than what we see in the game. So next time you play the game, you'll know more about her.
Yeah.
Just the same thing as Mei. I thought Mei was the most ridiculous character that was in that game. Ridiculous. I think she's flat out stupid. The design, it just, to me,
Her design is flawless.
Stop. I'm not talking about you. You're talking sexually. I'm talking about, I think her character is just stupid. I thought it was it just doesn't go with me, in my opinion. It just doesn't go with the style of the game. But then you get into her character in those 6 minutes that they showed, and it's pretty unbelievable. The background that she went through too, the shit that she go through. Then you got Hanzo and Genji. That was a really deep story.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Mei's story to be that crazy.
Exactly.
She's also
a little robot sacrificed himself.
Yeah, man.
That game feels.
Yeah.
Bro, she wakes up and everybody's dead. How much does that suck?
Yeah. She's also one of the best, funnest characters to play with.
But if you get a chance, check it out. Shooting Star.
I'm watching that shit right after this.
I'm surprised you didn't know.
I saw
You're
it.
usually on top of that shit.
I saw it. I just had to get on.
You know what happened, Dylan? They released it early in the morning. Like, I think I heard it was like 6 in the morning.
Well, that happened, and then
nobody knew about it. It was released first in Korea.
They also threw up the summer event thing, and I had to start playing my ass off.
You're not gonna get what you want, okay? I've leveled 28 times, and I still don't have that outfit.
That's what all my friends say, and then I get exactly what I want.
Fuck them with that shit. I'm so mad at them. It's not even funny.
RNG Jesus loves me.
There's nothing worse than when you open the loot box and you get blues. When you see blues, I want to just destroy my keyboard.
It's because God hates you, bro.
It's called gambling. What you guys are talking about? That right there is gambling.
It is gambling, and it makes you want to play more to see if you get it. But they won't get more than I gave him $10, and that's it. I won't give him another cent.
No, I don't do that.
Fuck them, man. I got 3 days to get that outfit. And you know what really pisses me off? When I'm playing the game and someone has that skin. That really gets. And then they play terrible with D.Va, so they don't even deserve it.
I'll play with my levels and get my free chests.
Well, yeah. Do you know how much this bastard has, Frank? This fucking guy has 32 unopened loot boxes. And he's got like 6,000 gold. I don't know what he's saving for a rainy day or some shit.
For the best of the best.
For the best of the. Why do you save loot boxes? Who does that?
I'm a man with
dude. What game is that? If Injustice worked like that, I'd have so much. But Injustice says you have to open them. If you just sit on them, they're not gonna get better. So like, if you have one of your boxes, and then you play with your character, and get them to like level 15, right? All the gear that's in that thing was whatever that character was at when you received that box.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm playing For Honor right now, and that seems very similar. Like For Honor, you can only open loot boxes if your character isn't holding more than 50 items.
I'm curious, Dylan. What color are you in competitive? Are you copper, gold, diamond, silver?
In what?
In competitive, Overwatch? In Overwatch.
I don't play competitive. I play quick plays, quick matches.
Oh, I thought you were playing. Have you ever played competitive?
Yep, when it started.
What was the furthest you went?
I think I got gold.
Do you see the difference, right? When you're in gold and when you're in bronze?
Oh yeah, yeah.
When you're in gold and you say, "Okay, guys, we need 2 healers, 2 tanks, 2 DPSs," everybody's like, "You're right. Let's work together and do this shit." When you work on bronze, everybody's a DPS and they tell you, "Fuck you. It's my game. I do what I want."
Yeah, it's 2 different worlds.
It's different worlds, bro. Can somebody be a healer? Fuck you.
That's what I'm going through with For Honor right now, but that's a discussion for another time.
Okay, so are we missing any games from Gamescom?
Oh yeah.
Which one? You want to talk about the
Shadow of the Tomb Raider? Shadow of the Tomb Raider had a new trailer.
I saw the PC trailer where they show you all the stuff. This is, I mean, they're showing it to you with the new graphics card, Dylan. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The RX? The
RTX
1080?
Yeah.
RTX?
I think it's RTX.
RTX 1080. And it's like,
no, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's the RTX 2080 Ti.
2080 Ti. They show you the trailer of something that I'll never have unless this podcast gets me money or something. I'm never gonna get a RX T 2080 Ti. Are you kidding me? What is that? How much is that, Dylan? 1,000?
Probably 1,000. They always go high when they release new stuff.
Probably 1,200.
Yeah.
Because it's got the Ti at the end.
It's probably the new Titan.
It's crazy. Why are you showing me that? It's like they put a porno on you and then they tell you you're never gonna get this. It's like, what? It's terrible. And then they show the trailer of the gameplay for what puzzles are gonna be on Tombs now, and that looks cool. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you, Frank?
Nope.
The Tombs look amazing.
Yo, I want to buy this game just to spite people. Every time I see comments or an article on the web, it's negative. It's like, Laura looks awkward. The gameplay.
What do you mean Laura looks awkward?
This is stuff I've seen. I won't name names. But
her chest is too small. I don't like it.
This and that. The gameplay looks samey. I don't know, man. Everybody online seems down on this game. I'm like, come on. The first 2 have been great.
What exactly?
I kind of just want to throw my money at this, but money's tight, so I may have to wait.
I'm gonna get it. That to me is day one, no matter what.
Do it.
Square's got my money.
Do it for us, Jose. Show those haters.
I'm gonna get it. It's I won't be disappointed. I mean, unless she turns into a big pile of shit right there in front of me and they don't give an explanation, they say the end. There's no way I'm not gonna like this game.
Did you see the special edition?
What is it? A statue? Because of a statue or some shit?
It's a statue of her with a Black Panther.
How much is it?
It's like 5, I think.
500?
Uh huh. It's a
fuck that. Fuck the keyboard for $2,000.
Dude, it's much. A big ass, but it's a big ass statue.
It must be, yeah. For 500, that's just huge. That's just authentic.
It's huge. Yeah. No, this thing's huge. Saw it.
I love. Those are the best collector's editions, but 500 is just out of my limit.
Of course it is. It could be almost everybody. It's ridiculous.
Gotta work it right.
Not for Fallout. Fallout sold out. Fallout 76 with that helmet, and they're saying they're not making anymore. So sucks to suck.
That's another one. Why? Remember when they said the Pip-Boy?
Yep.
For Fallout 4.
Yep.
And then it was impossible to find it. And it actually worked with the iPhone, I think it was.
Yep.
You could put it in there and shit?
Only the regular iPhone, the Plus didn't fit.
Jesus Christ. How much was that? It was like $300, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just some expensive shit. I mean, for the collectors, that's amazing. But most of the people who buy that shit are what do you call them? Scalpers? Am I saying that right?
Yeah. They buy them and then they flip them.
Like the PlayStation 4 500 million edition. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Lots of unboxings online.
Lots of unboxing.
Yeah, there's 50K of them made.
50,000. So how the hell are you supposed to get it? Who do you... Excuse, I don't want to offend anybody, but who do you blow to get that? Because I can't see how you have 500 million PS4 owners. Basically, is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna make 50,000. What that shit is like Hunger Games out there. Fight to the death to get it. So how do you get it?
I don't think you do.
Exactly. How do you get it? How do you pre-order? Where do you pre-order for 50,000? Come on, man.
But that's what makes them valuable.
I hate that Sony does that.
I don't think they. Well, I think they've done it once or twice before.
They've done it before.
Yeah.
They've done it before. They've done that shit. They did it with PlayStation. I can't remember what. The PlayStation 3, I think it was. Do you remember the Xbox 360 with the Homer Simpson on it?
I do remember that
one.
That was like 500 were made.
I do remember that. It was yellow.
It was yellow and it had Homer's head popping out. It wasn't the whole head. It was just his eyes and his bald head. There was some amazing ones. I think that PlayStation 4 with the colors of the original PlayStation was also rare too.
So what you're trying to say is, please,
they should stop doing that. They should stop doing it.
Everybody out there, please buy Lara Croft. Not the special edition.
I think they should stop doing those stupid collector's edition. There's only one thing I respect about Sony doing that 500 million. The system was the same price, right? Am I wrong? It wasn't more. It was the same price of a regular PlayStation.
I don't know that one you couldn't.
No, it was the same price. They didn't bring it up, which that's cool. And then if I'm not mistaken, Xbox gave away some Xboxes to people who were online. What do you call them? Dylan, you play that shit. What do you call it when you're part of the online? Xbox Live.
Xbox Live.
People
Gold.
who were Xbox Live since day one got these special Xboxes. You heard about that?
I did.
No, but that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, from day one, like 360 came out, and they've been paying a yearly subscription every year, all the way to Xbox.
Yeah,
Xbox One.
I think they had original Xbox had a subscription, right?
No, Xbox Live no. Xbox Live didn't start till 360.
Okay.
So it's whoever was there, they got a free Xbox too. They didn't give them anything, and they didn't tell anybody. It just showed up in your house, saying thank you.
That's the best, nicest thing Microsoft will ever do.
Well, I mean, you think about how much you've been paying. How long has the Xbox been around?
It's probably heading to 15 years, maybe.
15? 15 times 50. How much is that?
It's a whole lot of money.
A whole lot of money. And those people stuck with them from
$750.
And those people have stuck with them, you know, through everything, through Red Rings, through Xbox One, through all. There's you can't play with online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they stuck with them for every bad shit. So yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to bitch about?
We're talking about a game that shouldn't be a game. That's just using a title to milk a fucking game. This fucking Assassin's Creed continues to piss me off at an unprecedented level. I haven't been this mad since fucking Spotify forced people to listen to Aubrey's new album so he could get top sales. This fucking game. And no, wait, let me stop. The audacity that the creator had to talk about how this game is holding on to historical content, that 99% of this fucking game is historically content. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck this game. Fuck Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This dog shit. This dumpster fire of a goddamn video game.
You're the only person who's saying that.
No. You
are.
I am not.
True.
No, listen to me.
Wait a minute, you're saying kind of true to who?
He doesn't. He hasn't been paying attention.
Who did you say it's kind of true?
No, I'm saying you're correct. Not Frank.
You're still not answering the question. Who, Frank?
No. I'm saying that it's kind of true. Frank is the only one complaining about it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
At the moment.
You're fucking high, dude. Go to the fucking websites and look what people are saying. Okay, so first and foremost, this game is supposed to be based off of Spartan lore, right?
Okay.
There's no woman who's a Spartan warrior. That's first and foremost. Get that out of here. Then you're fighting Medusa and Minotaurs in the woods.
Okay. They already explained that.
It's stupid.
Why is it stupid?
What do you mean? You're talking about a game that's based off of depicting historical content. We're talking about mythological creatures.
There is no They tell you, if you would have sat down and listened to the trailer without judging it, you would have explained that it's just an artifact from the first civilization that was corrupting them to make it look like that. It had nothing. There was no real monsters in the game. There's no Medusa. There's no Minotaurs. It's all these rare items from the first. Frank, there is no first civilization. You do know that. We are the first civilization.
What do you mean there's no first civilization?
You can't. I'm talking about we are not. There's nobody before the caveman. We didn't just crash and restart it, right? It started from evolution. That's not real. It's a fucking game. You can't hook yourself up and go into your ancient ancestors and see the past either. You're taking a game that's made based on science fiction,
debatable,
and you're hating it. It's a fucking science fiction, bro.
Stop and listen to everything you're saying. You're validating the nonsense with the woman. You're validating the nonsense with the Minotaurs and the Medusas. Then the new shit that I just lost my fucking mind when I heard it. They're getting rid of shield combat. That is what the Spartan lore is predicated on. That is one of the biggest aspects of the Spartans, is that they changed combat because of shield combat.
Okay. People were complaining on the last one that just came out, Origins, because he had a shield. So then Ubisoft tries to please people to take away the fucking shield and yet there's always that one person who still has to bitch.
Look, I this is what I'm going back and saying. Just like you said with Resident Evil 7, you can make this game. The fact that you have this warmongering Spartan and you're gonna call it an assassin. Are you guys really that inept to not see this? That is what I keep hearing. It's a fiction. It's a fiction. It's a fiction
game, bro.
But don't call it something that it's not. Like there's nothing that involves assassins and or Spartans in this game outside of their fucking name.
Didn't they go so far back that at this point there is no assassins?
No, there is no assassins. You're right. So
then why would you call it Assassin's Creed?
It's the origins of origins.
It's the origins of origins. Thank you.
You guys, this like the fact that can come out of your mouth and you just not see how ridiculously fucking stupid you sound is.
You know who did it? It was a Lalo Lilailu.
It is.
Because that sounds so good. Lalo Lilailu or whatever. It's a fucking fiction, bro. Anybody can sit down and take a fucking Metal Gear game from the 1960s when Snake goes back, and almost everything technological in that game is false.
I mean, I feel
wait.
So you could communicate on FaceTime in the 1960s.
No, that was never. No, everything was on radio. They never communicated via face. Radio. You didn't see people's faces. You saw them via the player, but the individual didn't see them. No.
Frank, you can sit down and overanalyze a Metal Gear game and find flaws into the story too.
Oh, absolutely.
This is a fiction.
Absolutely, but we're talking about I'm not underanalyzing anything. I'm looking at pure aesthetic. I'm going off the basis of the fucking.
We get it, Frank. The game's not made for you. You don't have to play it. Don't play it.
I mean,
the thing is this. Like, it's not that don't play it. It's not for you. It goes back to don't call it what it's not. Like, you could have done a game based in ancient Greece. You could have done that. You could have done it and had the chick and all this other nonsense that they're throwing in there. But the second you slap that Spartan thing on there, now it's just an exercise in stupidity.
I feel, Frank, because when I first started the franchise, I liked how close to historical facts they kept to.
And that's what I'm going out to. And I go back, I just didn't like Origins gameplay. The concepts of what Origins stood for are great. The idea, I mean, like, because civilization really did rise from Egypt. Hell, Christianity rose from Egypt. All of that stuff is great and grand and wonderful. I just didn't like the gameplay. That was, at the end of the day, if you ever hear me bitch about Origins, it goes back to the gameplay, and that's it. Was it a beautiful game? Absolutely. Did they do some awesome things as far as the lore goes? Hell yeah. Especially when you look at Eden and that we're supposed to like have come from aliens, and this idea of the gods and Egyptian kings and pharaohs. Like, all of that works.
Yeah.
Do you see why I get so angry with this one?
Yeah.
I mean, after they fucked the Desmond storyline, I was like, all right, just make it fun. So
that's it. That's all I care about. Fun.
Kind of.
And I enjoy the story. That's all.
But like, it's not even based, like, the entire just the fact that it's called Assassin's Creed, but from all the gameplay I've seen, nothing has to do with being an assassin. It's about going in and just swinging a war hammer.
Yeah, I think at this point they're just targeting the origins of it all storyline. Even though there's no assassins, it still relates through the items of Eden.
That's fine, and it wants to go through the items of it. That's, once again, that concept's fine. That's not what bothers me about the game. What bothers me about the game is the ridiculousness that I bring up because of what that and it goes back to, I have loved this franchise. It's not me just like, it's not me Zelda bashing. Like, I've never liked Zelda. Zelda's not for me. I've never liked Super Smash Brothers. That's never been for me. Those are games I bash because I just don't like them. This Assassin's Creed, like I said, Dylan, I mean, I think you're the only one that I know that has put in more work as far as trophies go for these trophies, achievements, and whatnot. I think you're the only one who's put in more.
Yeah, I kind of got burnt out because of it, but
as have I.
On which games? On all games or just
on all
Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 1 through 3.
Yeah, you said you have 1, 2, because Assassin's Creed 1 didn't have trophies on the PlayStation.
Right, it had achievements.
You had the achievements. Assassin's Creed 2, I think all 3 of us have the platinum on that one, right?
I have it, yes. Mm-hmm. And I have it on 3. I have it on Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm. You have it on 3? I didn't know you had it on 3.
I have it on Brotherhood, and I have it on... What's that one where Ezio's old?
Revelations.
Revelations.
Because I got it on Rogue, too.
No, I didn't do Rogue.
I did Rogue. I got 100% on Freedom Cry. Like I said, man, I've played these games and I love the concept of them. This one here just it angers me so much because it's going away and everyone's like, oh, it's so cool because it's Spartans, and just how much I love Greek mythology and the historical references of Greece, and they're just shitting all over it, pisses me off to no end.
You know, I'm gonna have a bigger problem with it, like you, Frank, if the next installation has no assassin mechanics.
Yeah, that would suck.
I have yet to see an assassin.
This is the last one. There won't be another one till 2021.
That's good. Put it back in the box. Let it cook.
Yep.
They should have put it back in the box for this one.
I'll put it in the box.
I don't know why they went annual again. I don't know.
Because they probably have nothing coming out. What is Ubisoft releasing other than Assassin's Creed?
They need to put everybody on a fucking what was that game?
Beyond Good and Evil. But that's not out for a hot minute, man.
Every publisher needs to have a game available once a year. If not, they're in a fucking shitstorm. Something's gonna happen. They might
Far Cry, but Far Cry was their game, and they're still releasing content for that. They got the Division 2 coming up next year.
Far Cry was what, the beginning of the year?
Yeah, they got the Division 2 coming out. They have the Crew 2 came out, or it's coming out this year.
You seriously think that Ubisoft could survive 2018 with just fucking Far Cry 5?
Far Cry 5. Listen, man. Far Cry 5, Rainbow Siege 6, and
Rainbow Six
and the Crew 2. Yeah,
I don't think so.
They're making money.
They're making money. Like this game should, in my opinion, this game shouldn't come out.
I know they're making money, but this is a company. Investors are making sure that they're getting at least 2 new games a year. Crew 2 comes out this year?
Yeah, that's 2 games.
Crew 2? Really? You want to put that on the top fucking games for Ubisoft? Crew? I don't think so. That's a problem.
Yeah,
okay, but
I wouldn't put it
everybody,
up high,
everybody's getting hyped for this crew too. Just
but I wouldn't put
because
it
of
in the top 5 of Ubisoft games.
no, but you got to start somewhere. It is better than rehashing the same shit over and over and over again. And
But
with
that's your
what's
opinion.
going on,
People
with
are gonna
what's
buy
going,
Assassin's Creed.
with what's going on with games nowadays, it's all about longevity. You'll lose money trying to release something new every year. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna burn it out. What they did with Ghost Recon and Rainbow Siege, crossing those two games over, getting people to want to play both of those, all the DLC and stuff that they're releasing, that's where you make your money. It is, man. That's where you make your money now. And if you don't believe me, go back. What was the number one game for PlayStation a couple months ago? No, not even a couple months ago. Last month, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, they were also releasing an expansion for Honor.
I mean,
Did you
yeah,
just say
man.
For Honor, Dylan?
Hey, For Honor's doing things. They got that whole expansion of the Chinese characters coming into play.
Yeah, they're really leaning into the games as a service thing, which is working really well for them, I think.
They could have just made the new Assassin's Creed an expansion to the Egyptian one.
That's what, that's why in my heart of hearts, man, this game's gonna hurt more than help.
I don't think so. I will disagree with you any day. That game is gonna make a lot of fucking money. It's gonna make a shitload of money. People are excited about this game. You are not, and maybe other people aren't. But the amount of people that are way surpasses the people who don't.
So this is why,
at the end of the day, that's what they care. They don't care about the people who don't like it. They care about the people who do like it.
So on Steam they addressed the shield thing, and the director said, "Yes, Spartans did use shields, but our hero is a mercenary, not a Spartan soldier. Our gameplay is much more versatile than that of Origins, and a shield was not suited to it. So we replaced shields with dodging, rolling, and parrying mechanics. The parry mechanics gives a bit more of a feel of old school AC fight of counterattacks, while still retaining fight mechanics of Origins. I can't speak for the future of the franchise for social stealth and parkour."
Oh, no parkour. Oh boy. You need parkour. That's definitely something you need.
Yeah,
it could be a fucking clown as long as he's doing parkour.
Well, he said that'll change in the franchise's future. So
no parkour. Parkour's what makes it cool.
I think they'll just maybe make a new engine entirely for that parkour stuff.
You guys have fun running around and trying to kidnap your fucking... That right there. Did you see how stupid that shit is? How you get people to get your boat? Did you see that nonsense?
No.
You haven't seen how you have to... Dylan, tell me you've seen it.
I haven't
Dylan,
seen it,
tell me you've seen it.
I've been on blackout.
Oh, here we go. So you have to invade a fort, right? You have to invade a fort, and then you have to knock out a person to get them to join your crew. But you have to do it without killing them. Otherwise, they can't join your crew.
That's weird.
and I, once again, for something as rich heritage as Greek culture, with so Leonidas' spear is a major hand-me-down, but his shield wouldn't be. Like, this is just, I don't get it, man. I don't. Like, you can try to sit there and just be like, it's a game, and you can't take aspects like that and just be like, well, we chose to put this and not this.
You're right. You're right.
It just, oh my god. Because I go back, man. I've purchased every single Assassin's Creed except for Origin.
I'm planning to play it eventually.
I'm gonna play it. There's no way I'm not gonna get that game. Day one.
Alright, whatever, guys. I don't get it. Anyways, does anybody have anything else to add?
I want to do a quick shout out for Biomutant. It's going to be a game of the year for next year. By THQ Nordic. It's by Little Mutant that kicks ass. It looks amazing. And I'm hyped. Yeah.
About a little cat that you can customize.
Get new weapons, new abilities, everything. The art for it looks amazing. The physics looks amazing.
It actually does. I'm not gonna knock it. It actually does look. The physics and the mechanics look really good. Just not my cup of tea.
It is the most original looking game I've seen in a long time.
Like I said, you're a cat with a gun and a sword, right?
Yeah, he has a giant sword. Don't forget the sword.
Don't forget the sword. All right, is that it? Anybody else? No. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Dylan, for joining us today, and
on our 1 year
anniversary, which is going to be a lot of work for me since I lost touch with you guys for a good 20 minutes.
It's okay. We talked about Sekiro. Yeah. Next year's second game of the year.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you want to follow us at YouTube. We have the Evil Metal Gamers at YouTube. We also have on Twitter at Evil Metal Gamers, and we are in Instagram and on Facebook. Just give us a shout out if you want to. Leave us comments, give us a like, follow us. Every little bit helps us out. Make sure you email us for any comments. If you disagree with Frank mostly, which I'm sure all of you do.
You're wrong. And you're wrong. I'm letting you know.
evilmetalgamers@gmail.com. Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
God, I wish I could interview that asshole just to slap him in his face for just sounding stupid.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much and take care.
Love, peace, and happiness.